Okay, here's the discovery. Student assignment has been around for many, many years. It's part of the history of our school district. And having said that, it is amazing how many people are still unclear on what the student assignment process is really about. And so the goal is, probably more than anything this year, is to educate people. And it sounds silly, well, you have to be around forever. Why do you have to educate people? Well, there's a lot of misinformation out there about the system. And it's important that people really understand it, because it's about choosing the school that is best for the children that are in each family. And we are hoping that through education and explaining the history, why we have the system, how it works, what it can offer to children and families, that people will begin to ask more questions than, well, what did my friends say about that school? Or, you know, I know I went there, so I think that's where my child should go. We really want to craft some questions that will encourage parents and children to think individually, what program's good for me, what are my interests, is it important that I'm near my house, or is it more important that I'm near where my family works? There are a lot of questions to be asked, and I think if people really understand the system, they can better answer those questions for their children. So if a child is interested in engineering, then go to a school that has engineering. If a child is interested in dual language, then choose the school that's in dual language, and stop worrying about where it is or the perceptions you have or what you've heard from other people, because what is good for one may be very different for another. And if nothing else comes of this round of school choice, that's my personal goal, that people begin to think about themselves as individuals, make their own decision, and I think our children will have greater potential for success if they do that. And so the school grades have no reflection on what gains children have made. We have an F school right now that had the greatest gains in the district last year. Okay, so that doesn't even make sense, but that's what the school grades are. So I would encourage parents, they're going to look at the grade, obviously, I get that. That's their piece of public, but you know, I want them to look at their child's report card. If Johnny got a B first quarter and he had an 85%, and Johnny jumps up to 89%, on his report card he still gets a B. But Mom, I did better. Nah, you still have a B. That's kind of what it's like. So I would really like them to look at the gains of a school, which we are happy to show them. We don't hide the grades, they're part of the student assignment information. But if that's the only criteria a parent uses, they have the potential to miss a huge opportunity for their kids. And I can't stress that enough. School grades frustrate me because it's just not the real picture of what's happened in a school. And again, I say go visit.